Halloween ends. More like Halloween bell ends. So today we're discussing Halloween tip of a penis. This movie has actually managed to break my heart. Like, I am still in the process of determining how this movie was approved. How the studios, the writers, the producers, the director, how did they approve this movie, man? Like, the way it is, how did they do that, man? How will you have a Halloween movie that runs for 110 minutes and the main antagonist, the icon of the entire franchise, at this point, in my opinion, the entire horror genre, Michael Myers, is only in this movie for approximately 10 minutes and 55 seconds. This is... What the heck? Man, that's bullshit! I swear to God, look at this image. You see this? That's me. My brother Ghoul took that picture of me. That was me after I watched the movie. I was over there on the floor. John Carpenter, how did you let these people do what they did to your character? You're gonna have Michael Myers take orders from this new character when he says get up, and Michael gets up. This movie has to be the most dog water movie I've ever seen in the theaters. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding, bro. I don't think there's a movie this year, last year, the year before that, that's worse than this one. I'm really embarrassed as a Michael Myers fan right now. 50% of this movie is about Corey shagging Allison. The moment she laid eyes on him at a fucking hospital, it's like this bitch got thirst trapped right there and then and said, oh my God, oh my God, I need him. Bitch, calm the fuck down. You don't even know him. And all of Haddonfield can see this man as a murderer. How the fuck you gonna involve with somebody that's looked at as a murderer? This bitch Allison is one of the most thirstiest characters I've ever seen in my life. She's either thirsty as hell or she ain't had no dick in a long time for her to just run after Corey the way she did. So 50% of the movie is for them two. Then another 20% of this movie is about Allison's grandmommy issues, with her being all protective and upset about who she's dating. When your stupid old wrinkly ass is the one that introduced them, you took a man like Corey Cunningham to a fucking hospital to see your granddaughter and to try and get with her. What did you expect? So that's 70% of the movie that I've covered. Another 20% of this movie is based on the character development of Corey Cunningham. How this character went from being a goddamn dork babysitting to becoming a manifestation of evil. Now, don't get me wrong, I really liked the way his character was developing as it went on. The actor of Corey Cunningham did a really good job, I'm not gonna lie. He did the best acting in the movie, in my opinion. But one thing I still don't get is, how the fuck did the writers manage to get a character being bullied when he's not even in high school? Like, this dude is not even in high school, he works at a junkyard, yet he managed to get bullied by 4 individuals. All because he didn't buy them some fucking beer. They had this many run-ins. The gas station, the bridge, the junkyard. Bro, what is all this? How did this even happen? First time they met was at the gas station. And after that, they started seeing each other like they were going to the same fucking classes in a high school. So that's 90% of the movie. Now let's talk about the next 5%. The next 5% goes to Corey killing everybody that wronged him throughout the movie. Wronged him or his fucking Juliet Allison. And let's talk about how he does that. Let's talk about the part where Corey Cunningham and Michael Myers manage to kill Dr. Mathis and Deb. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Corey Cunningham and Michael Myers are casually walking in the streets of Haddonfield to reach the house of Dr. Mathis when Deb and Dr. Mathis were gonna get freaky. So, are you trying to tell me that Corey Cunningham possibly gave Michael Myers a piggyback ride on a motorcycle to that house? Are you trying to tell me that we have the bridge, the cave, Dr. Mathis's house, Laurie's house, and Corey's house all in the same area as the cave? Like, do you get how stupid that sounds? So 3 things could have happened here. Michael Myers somehow teleported himself to everywhere Corey Cunningham was going. The second thing that could have happened is Michael Myers jumped on the back of a motorcycle, held on to fucking Corey Cunningham as they rode to Dr. Mathis's house and to Laurie's house. Or the third thing that they could have done is that they walked the streets of Haddonfield together like everything is normal. And nobody saw it. Nobody saw this child murderer, Corey Cunningham, with mass murderer, Michael Myers, walking in the streets. So that's 95% of the movie. Before we get to the other 5%, can I just say one more thing? There is a part in this movie where Corey Cunningham is about to clap the cheeks of Allison upstairs in her grandmother's house. Are you trying to tell me Michael Myers escorted Corey to this house and waited outside the house behind a tree, looked at Laurie Strode and walked away? Like, the writers at this point, they literally had Michael Myers standing outside the house while Corey was getting some action in the house. The writers made Michael Myers look like some kind of fucking wingman in this movie. Like, Michael was standing outside the house like, oh yeah, you go do your thing, bro. Clap them cheeks, I'll be waiting out here. Don't worry, I'm just standing behind a tree. So that's 95% of the movie covered. Now, I'm being very generous when I say this, but the remaining 5% of the movie goes to Michael Myers. I can't believe this is true, what I'm about to say, but more of Michael's blood was dropped in this movie than any of his victims in this movie. And that fact pisses me off. Fuck that shit. David Gordon Green, let me tell you something, buddy. I am a fan of Michael Myers. He's a badass. He's the GOAT. You've managed to fucking destroy my favorite character with this movie. You had a killing machine in Halloween Kills. A movie that I watched 27 times in the first week of its release. Halloween Ends I've watched 3 times, trying to love it, but I just couldn't. Halloween 2018 was smart, clever, and fun. Halloween Kills may not have been smart, but it was fun. And then Halloween Ends managed to not be fun at all, not to be smart at all, but an ultimate disrespect to the legacy of Michael Myers and the legacy of the franchise itself. May you never get to direct another Halloween movie, David. You just want to move on to that Exorcist project. Go enjoy your Exorcist shit. I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to watch it online. There are so many missed opportunities in this movie. For the first 50 minutes to an hour, this movie was going well. And after that, it tanked. It went straight downhill. You can tell that this movie had no passion in it. They gave all the screen time to him. That ain't Michael Myers. That is Corey Cunningham. And we didn't even see this part in the movie. There are so many moments in trailers that are not even in this movie. This movie was not a Michael Myers movie. This was a fucking disaster.